It promised to lift millions out of poverty, to empower women, and help those on the margins of society.
I think credit should be treated as a human right.
Microloans allowed entrepreneurs on the bottom of the income ladder to realize their dreams. And yet many have found themselves caught up in a dangerous cycle of debt.
The overall impact of microfinance in the developing world against poverty has been about zero.
30 years on since it took off, what has been the real impact of microfinance? He's the godfather of the microloan, small amounts of credit given to entrepreneurs too poor to qualify for traditional bank loans. Muhammad Yunus said he wanted to create a world without poverty. His work earned him a Nobel Peace Prize.
Why should people go to the moneylenders, the loan sharks, to carry on their life? Why can't we extend the banking system to cover everybody?
And for many years it has become a vital part of the development agenda. The industry has grown to about 130 million clients over the past 15 years. The World Bank has an investment portfolio of over $3.5 billion in microfinance institutions. But as people in the developing world get access to borrowing, the benefits aren't so clear-cut. In South Africa, 94% of microfinance dollars ends up being used by business owners just to put food on the table rather than being reinvested. Businesses can fail, debts spiral out of control, and people can't break out of the poverty cycle. Critics of microfinancing say borrowing money simply doesn't deal with the root cause.
It's much more important to think about the structural causes that are producing poverty and suffering in the South in the first place. And so we need to be talking about imbalances in the voting power of the World Bank and the IMF. We need to be talking about imbalances in the international trade system that are preventing poor countries from being able to develop in the first place. These are the problems we have to be addressing. And microfinance, to me, is a solution, is a pretend solution that doesn't address these deep, much more important structural causes.
And the consequences can be devastating. In India, a government study found close to 2,500 farmers committed suicide in 2015, all of them having struggled with debt. There are calls there for better regulation of loan companies and more leniency to allow people to default on their borrowing. Muhammad Yunus famously claimed microloans could eradicate poverty within a generation. His finance model has created success stories around the world. But 30 years on, and the development community is split on whether microfinance is the silver bullet they've all been looking for.